Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Howdy howdy, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sharkinbear. Welcome to the channel where today we're trying out a game that just came out of early access into 1.0. This is Beyond Contact. This is a game that I have tinkered with ever so slightly when it did go into early access, but haven't touched since then. It showed a lot of promise in the survival crafting department, as well as setting itself apart as how it handled the gameplay. So we're going to take a 30-45 minute first impressions video, check it out, and I will leave a link in the description of the channel if you want to follow it over to the Steam page and download it on PC and give it a shot. I believe this is also coming to console. I don't know if it's already out on console, but I do believe they have the intention to put it there if it's not already. I'll make sure to put the links in there in case if they did. So let's go ahead and jump into it. We're going to do new game, we're going to do solo, story. Conquest was not available when the game first came out in early access, so I have no idea what that's about. We're going to do normal, and we are going to pick the default character, Quinn. She specializes in fabrication, data gathering, and gadgets. She has a number of passive abilities. There were other characters added at the 1.0, but I am unfamiliar with anything about those, and from my understanding, you can't actually, you can play them in the story mode, but anytime there's dialogue, it's going to happen from the point of view of Quinn. So just so it's not so jarring, and just because we're getting our bearings again and playing the game again, I'm going to start as Quinn. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Story mode difficult, or normal difficulty, single player mission. Yeah, let's go ahead and launch.
Honored members of the UWC, the situation on Catern has deteriorated more quickly than anticipated. The latest surface scan has confirmed our greatest fears. We have discovered that this planet harbors a civilization, and that they find themselves on the brink of total annihilation. It is the duty of the UWC to ensure all life in the galaxy has the opportunity to grow and thrive. We must intervene. I have mobilized Space Corps. We have determined that the best course of action is to evacuate as much of the population as possible.
Thanks again for letting us work here.
Quinn! Quinn! We've received an urgent mission from Space Corps Command.
Seriously?
Yeah.
But we just tracked down this lost civilization. All right, what does it say?
You won't believe this. We've been assigned to the Catern mission.
Huh? They don't usually send scientists on a rescue operation. Was there a mix-up?
Let's hear the update.
The situation on Catern has deteriorated. We've lost contact with our satellite, and we need your team to provide reconnaissance and support to the rescue operations from orbit. You're the only expeditionary research team in range. Coordinates and objectives have been uploaded to your ship's AI. There's no time to waste. Please depart immediately and review the mission briefing en route.
All right, team. Our directives have been updated. These artifacts can wait, but the rescue team can't. So let's get moving.
Quinn, you need to take a look at... What is that?
We're in some sort of asteroid field. Are you sure you got the right coordinates?
Quinn, I've checked the instruments. We're staring right at Catern.
It's breaking apart. Too late. Abort the mission. Get us out of here.
Here we go. All thrusters in full reverse. Quinn, it's not working. We're being trapped in.
Okay, team. This might be it. Brace positions.
This is the Aurelius to all Space Corps vessels. Do not enter the system. Repeat, do not enter this system. The planet appears unstable. Megaton pulses are flooding our instruments. We can't escape. Preparing for impact. Abort the mission.
And just like that, we are now marooned on the planet Concern. Okay. I like the element we chose of the colors earlier. I had already set the colors before I started the game. So I have that glow of green around my face. We got basic movement abilities. There's the camera. And here's Carl. How can I help? Let's go ahead and talk to Carl.
Carl, this is an emergency. Can you locate the crew? Where is everyone?
Negative. Crew location cannot be determined due to atmospheric interference.
What? But that means I'm on my own. Carl, locate the ship. That must be where they're heading.
Affirmative. I am searching for the Aurelius. As I am searching, I strongly recommend you refresh yourself on basic Space Corps survival techniques.
And no, I'm good.
There's no time for that. The crew could be in danger.
I understand. I have located the Aurelius and marked it on your map.
Cool.
Research is complete. Awaiting new research.
Alright, and so the tutorial will actually have completed the rapid heating for us. That basically gives us a torch, because when nighttime falls, we actually suffer from cold, and actually drains our stamina a little bit faster from what I remember. So the tutorial knocked that out for us. That's good to know. And let's go ahead and start into the game. We're going to rush over here to Escape Pod. As you can tell, whenever you hover over something new that you have not seen before, the option to view it, you'll say a little something about it, and then you can also scan it. This can do a couple of things for you. This can either give you an item, such as here, it gives me the Metagel, or it can actually give you valuable data. In the case of one of these items over here, we have the unidentified sparking stone. So we go over here.
How is it sparking like that?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and scan this. And this will give us, number one, 8 mineral data, which will come and play here in a moment. And then we can also choose to gather this Sparkstone. That gave us some more mineral data, as well as 2 Sparkstones. And we'll go ahead and do this to everything in our vicinity. Unidentified stalking plant. This is a Keppel plant, which, if I remember correctly, is a food source. We now have food there. And we can look around. If you'll notice up in the top left corner, we have 3 bars. We have our health bar. You know, that's pretty much as spoken for. Stamina. Pretty much the same thing stamina is in every game. And then we have oxygen, which that's also fairly straightforward from everything else that's played. We're going to go ahead and look at this unidentified gases here. We'll scan this. These are oxygen bubbles. So we'll make sure that we can fill up our oxygen whenever we need to. We'll just walk over these bubbles and gather. If you press M on your keyboard, I don't know what it is for console, if this game is on a console, it'll actually highlight other resources around you. It's also important to note that because this is a survival crafting game, this is also a randomly generated game. Like, the map is entirely different every time you start up a new playthrough. We're going to look at this ropey plant here. We're going to gather this. This is a timber flower. We want to make sure that we get this one.
New sample.
You can also notice that whenever you pick up something new, like a seed or something, it'll have you scan that. So make sure you scan anything that has that little yellow bubble in there. It means that you can research it. We're going to go ahead and gather this. We're going to stay away from these guys. These are aggressive bugs, and we don't really have a way to defend ourselves. I'm going to wander around the outside. We're going opposite of the direction we should be going. I'm going to take the time to harvest resources. I definitely want enough of these timber flowers. You'll see why in just a moment. After you've collected enough of the different types of data, we can go ahead to our research tab, and we have the different tabs right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to research basic fabric. It's going to tell you how long it takes and how much data it takes. That's where the data comes into play. That is how you research stuff. So I'm going to walk around the outside. Oh, we got a lone sparkstone here, as well as a sparkstone over here. Anytime you have the option to pick something up and you have room, I guarantee you, you'll want to try to pick up everything you can and scan anything and everything you can. Scanning becomes the most reliable way to gather research data. And it looks like our fabric is almost done being researched. Now that we've done that, we're going to pick up fiber weaving. And what fiber weaving is going to allow us to do is take all the timber flower that we're picking up right now, and it's going to allow us to actually make rope from the timber flower. And this is usually how I start off this game. is going out here and collecting all the timber I can. Timber being one of the most important things to pick up, because the very next thing we're going to research is the ability to craft a animal capturing net. And the reason why we do that is these unidentified helpless creature right here can actually be captured using the net. They're way too fast for us to run up on. Once we capture them, we can actually turn it into a food source. Oh, that's also new. We weren't able to level up before, but we can capture those creatures over there, massacre them, and turn them into backpacking, make more backpack space. So now that we've done the rope, we'll come to exploration, and we are going to learn how to do the animal capturing net. Let's go ahead and research that. And while we're doing that, let's check out the character interface. This is entirely new. See, metal canister. It looks like we have dailies as well. This was new as well. There's our stats. So with this one, we have the option to 15% chance to receive double crystal data, or you deal 15% more damage with all space core pickaxes and shovels. I think honestly the crystal clear observation is the way to go. So we'll do that. We also have miniature technology looking to be unlocked in soon. And we're almost done with researching our animal capturing net. Before we go anywhere else, I plan on capturing one of those helpless creatures and turning it into a cool little backpack. So we'll wait just a couple more seconds. It looks like we can go ahead and head into here. It is almost done. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and also opt to... Can we learn any of this yet? Yeah, it actually looks like we can also start looking to upgrade our combat tab. So we can get some armor as well as basic weaponry to defend ourselves if we need to. We can also look at infrastructure. Oh, these research chips. Oh, they're for everything. So they're not based on any specific tab. That's good to know. So it looks like we're going to be able to make a workbench and habitats and all that such fairly easily.
Research completed successfully.
Nice! We have solar power, basic storage, and basic workshop, as well as basic walls and fortifications. I'm going to go ahead and take the opportunity to make this because we do not have any crystal data yet. Now that we've learned that, we're also going to take the opportunity to make ourselves a net. So let's go ahead and make ourselves, I believe, the net requires timber cloth. Oh, so it doesn't even need the rope. And then we're going to craft a net. Cool. Alright, now if we look at our mini map, we can look around for a little green dot. There's one right in front of us. If we're sneaky, we can actually capture this thing. You just need to be on the outside. You want to try to be behind them so they don't see you. When it's... Oh, they ran away. I want his back turned. If he returns his back, it looks like he's watching us. Oh, he's not watching us anymore. We'll come up behind him and throw. There we go. We'll scan this.
Research completed successfully.
We'll pick it up. Now it's in our inventory, captured chitterling. We will go ahead and choose to slaughter it.
Something new to scan.
And we will scan these options right here. This is raw chitterling meat. We don't want to ideally eat that, but we do have now a chitterling carapace. Now that we have researched that, we have the option to also learn how to create a backpack. Where would that be at? There we go. 1 minute, and we'll be able to make that, and that'll give us more inventory space. We're going to start heading towards our objective now. The little blue indicator tells us...
an unusual energy frequency nearby.
Oh, yeah?
Its location on your map.
What a vast plain.
And we're going to go ahead
Wonder what creatures live here.
and keep heading towards the wrecked spaceship. This could also give us resources as well. It did give us metagel, that's for health. Unfortunately, let's go ahead and eat a food as well. Food does go bad over time, that is something to note.
everything's totaled. I don't think the Aurelius will ever fly again. Let's look around.
Let's view the Captain Jackson log.
Automated broadcast detected. Now playing back message.
To my fellow crew members, stay strong. We've taken a beating, but we'll pull through this together.
Take a look at my discoveries.
Many survivors have been secured so far, some injured. We've remobilized and set up a temporary camp nearby. We have secured resources and medical equipment. All Space Corps operatives need to make their way to our camp. This message will repeat until all crew members are accounted for. We are in a desert region rich in coral.
Message concluded.
Haha, yes! I knew they'd make it. Thank goodness. We're going to make it, Carl. Let's go.
Alright, and so that was pretty much a synopsis of where we need to go next. Looks like we could have ourselves a thermo stick, so we already have a torch for when it turns nighttime and we get cold. What else can we harbor or find here? We have a unidentified ship antenna. What can we gather from this? Looks like we have some electrical wiring. That was a good find.
A piece of the communications array. It works! Carl, report our status to command. We need help immediately.
Transmitting emergency message. Sent. Message failed. The ionosphere appears to be deflecting outgoing transmissions. We're on our own.
Well, alright then. Let's go ahead and gather scrap heap right here. Got ourselves another health food bar. Oh, some more metagel. And now our indicator is telling us we need to be heading in... Let's see. Oh, what is this? Unidentified monolith. Definitely want to go ahead and check that out. Looks like we're going to be heading here to the survivor camp. But let us go this way, I think. Because I want to see what this monolith is. I'm pretty confident I know what it is, but we're just going to check it out. Let's go ahead and also look at our fabrication, because we now have the ability to make a backpack, which we need timber rope for. We have exactly 1 resin, and we'll craft that. For these, we need more timber cloth.
In progress.
And we can go ahead and make ourselves a suit. We have armor on now, and we just need more cloth for the helmet. We're going to go ahead and take out our thermostick, and that's going to keep us warm. And now I think I want to also take the opportunity to look at mining equipment. So we now are going to focus on learning to get the pickaxe. And we'll head towards this monolith over here. Alright, we have ourselves an unidentified monolith.
Standing here, I see images in my mind.
I like the way it shines through. We got 10 crystal data. Investigate the thing.
What a discovery. I've never seen something like this on any planet I've been to.
Indeed, I cannot calculate what this structure is made of. Caution, it is radiating an unusual energy. Analyzing. This energy is exhibiting a pattern, almost as if it is an encoded message.
I can't hear you, Carl. My vision's getting blurry. I can see
Research is
something in
complete.
this
Awaiting new research.
structure. I see 5 obelisks, promising to revive me if I fall. I see something watching me. Something big. It's getting covered in something. I see spirals appearing all over it. It's starting to crack. The other obelisk seems so close. If I could connect them, I can travel freely between them.
11th time. Please move away from this structure. Repeating for the 13th time.
Relax, Carl. I don't quite know what just happened. But if this thing can be trusted, we just learned some valuable information.
Okay, so it looks like this, from what I remember, you can respawn from that one, but you can only respawn a number of given times in the game. So in this case, I believe 5 is the magic number, and every time you respawn at one of them, the totems themselves will actually break. So we need to make sure that we don't die. That's always good. Looks like we have an identified rock over here. Uh-oh. 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 I don't want to fight those guys yet. Please get away from me. I just wanted the rock. I just wanted the rock. No. Does it stop? Okay, it stopped following me. Wonderful. How's my torch looking? Torch is at 45%. We are good. We definitely need to find ourselves some oxygen, and we do have a tank on hand in case we do not find an oxygen balloon, but we just found one. Nice. I kind of want to go back and get that rock, but it looks like we're going to have to fight our way there. So let's go back to the combat one and start working on learning how to get a security baton. And that'll let us be more combat, or be able to protect ourselves more or less. Alright, we'll go ahead and get some more of this timber flower. And while we're at it, do we have what's necessary to create a pickaxe? We do. We got 3 timber and sparkstone, so let's go ahead and craft that. That's going to come in handy with whenever we want to get more resin, as well as mining or out in the desert, which is where we're going now. We need to look at portable heater because, oh, looks like it is daytime. Wonderful news. We need to look at portable heater next because we want to be able to cook food, and I would hate if we had spoiled meat in our bag. And I want to try to get as much timber rope as possible if we can on our way here, because I would love it if we were able to craft ourselves a new helmet. We are also getting fairly hungry, so I'm going to go ahead and eat one of our snack bars right here. We don't really so much have to worry about our survival. Oh, hey, these are actually good for us to find. I didn't think we'd actually be able to find any identified windbags anytime soon. We come across these, you just go in the radius, they explode, and they're down for... Oh. Uh-oh. Like, okay, well, you do what you gotta do. I'm gonna gather one of these balloon stalks right here. Gather that.
I'm starting to feel like
And we've leveled up.
operative.
Alright, I want to take that over there. Grab some of this. How much timber do I have on me? So how much timber is it required to make a cloth? 2. So I have the option to make 2. How much does this require? 2. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and make that. Protective hood. Craft. I now also have the ability to craft a security baton, but we need ferron ore and an ember crystal. Those will be things that we find. Let's go ahead and research next our portable heater. And we will do exactly that. And we are now going to make our way over to the desert region, which is across there. We just need to find a land bridge to get us over there. Fuel up on oxygen. And hopefully, we can get this portable heater up before the food goes bad. Oh, that reminds me, shovel. Alright, so shovel would be next. We don't have enough crystal data. No problem. We're about to head to the region where there is a lot of crystals to be had. Anytime you do ore, that should be crystal data. And now that we have a pickaxe, we should be able to get this.
Everything seems to be fading away.
And mining will happen automatically. You'll automatically equip what you need to equip. Okay, so maybe I was wrong about the crystal data. We'll take that. What do we got here in a scrap heap? Alright. We'll make our way towards the direction of the caravan they told us was over here. We do need to find... Oh, and here we are.
Hello? Anyone? We need to find out what happened.
Oh, this is a crystal cluster. So this should get us crystal data. Excellent. So that should get us what we need in order to start. We're going to go ahead and queue this one up afterwards. I did not know you could queue stuff up. Oh, we actually picked up more crystal data. Wonderful.
A recording. It was recent, too. I don't think I...
Research completed successfully.
Captain's log. Good day. We finished setting up our little outpost here. The wounded are being treated and oxygen supplies are sorted. Nearly everyone's accounted for. Nearly. We've been out searching for Quinn. Still, no sign of her so far. But she's tough. I'm sure she's made it. During our search, we discovered a massive collection of ruins. They look similar to the image we received during the briefing. After we find Quinn and patch everyone up, getting to those ruins is going to be our top priority. What? Everyone! Diamond formation! Get in a defensive position! Protect the wounded! Incoming! They're engaging!
This can't be happening. Everyone's gone? Just like that?
Alright, well it seems as though our
Research completed
friends
successfully.
were taken or attacked, so... But the good news is we did find a couple things that'll be useful here. Oh, can we make a... Where is it at? Portable stove. Chitterling carapace. Oh no! We're not going to be able to capture anything in time in order to get that, I don't believe. So I am going to throw away this meat, because I don't want that going bad. Let's talk to Carl.
So, our crew was attacked and were forced to retreat.
I am not detecting any signs a retreat took place. The most probable outcome is that our crew did not survive the attack. Due to this emergency situation, you are now acting captain. The responsibilities of this mission are now in your hands.
What? Me? Don't say that, Carl. We don't know for sure what happened. The crew said they found some ruins. I'm sure that's where they retreated to. We need to make our way there and regroup with them.
Captain Hicks, I strongly recommend establishing a suitable base and fabricating equipment before traveling to the ruins. The unknown force that killed our crew necessitate further caution.
Don't call me that. I'm not the captain. Let's prepare.
Alright, so looks like we need to worry about creating ourselves a nice fortification. So we can scan in these ruins here of this base. One security baton. Oh, so do we just get a... Alright, we have a way to defend ourselves now. So I don't have to craft one, but we do need to go out of our way to get resources for later. Partially eaten spacebar. Let's go ahead and eat the rest of that, I think. I also have a head torch on. We do have sources of minerals right here. We do need to look at crafting or finding other resources here. I have a lot of yellow pings up there on my mini-map, so it'd be wise to see out what this is. It says this is Braculon Gate. Okay, so that's leading us towards that direction, towards a gate of some sort. If I remember correctly, the Braculon are actually the local species that are friendly to us. They're our allies for the most part, and we can actually trade and commiserate with them and take on quests on their behalf as well. So I think we're going to go ahead in that direction. Maybe we'll make a base right or near where they are at. Oh, and then we also have this air sac. I forgot all about this air sac. So one of the things to notice is we got oxygen filtering, molecular filtration. We need to do that because that'll actually allow us to create a bigger, oxygen tank. So we're going to work on that. We're going to head this way. There should also be another farmable resource in this region. Believe it's called Ferrinstone. Oh, we also have an enemy here. We could try our best at fighting right now. This can be eaten as well. Let's try fighting. Oh, that's a lot of enemies right there.
Awaiting new research.
Awaiting new research, they say. Okay, so let's see if we can craft ourselves a filtration tank. We need resin for that. Let's go back over here into this biome. The wildlands carries resin. There's some resin right there. We can also find bigger resin rocks. Do we have a resin rock anywhere? It should mark it for us if we see it. I am not seeing one. Oh, there's a resin mound right over there with some identified spider creatures. Oh, and there's one right here. We're going to go over here because I would very much like to do the combat to showcase it. So this is the swings take some time to go off. So if we watch these guys, they'll do a little attack and we'll just move. You just kind of keep moving and you swing. Very basic. And as always, our items have durability. We did get hit there. It's okay. You can actually swing preemptively if you want to. So that's one down. Oh.
Got to find a heat source soon.
That's another one down. And that one called for help from his buddies, but there's no one around. And that's all of them dead. We'll scan the creature parts here. Got ourselves an urchin carapace. We'll go ahead and pick that up. Dead, unidentified, crappy spider creature. And there's nothing we can gain from that one. We'll go ahead and pick up all this data right here. And we're going to head over to the resin mound. It's not cold just yet, but we did come over here mostly for this resin mound. Alright. Way more resin than the one originally we picked up. Anything else? Nope. And I did see... a harmless creature over here. Turn your back towards us, please. Oh no, he went underground. We got another one right over here. I would like to have a tasty, delicious dinner. Made from helpless creature. I am a monster. Alright, there we go. Go ahead and collect that. And we are going to go ahead and head back over towards the desert region. Can I fabricate myself a... Well, there's our filter. What about portable stove? Chittering carapace. There we go. Craft that. We're going to use this right here. And then we're also going to take the meat and cook it. There we go. Cooked chitterling nuggets. I'm going to be honest, that didn't fill me up nearly as much as I thought it would.
Freezing in progress.
So we're going to pick that up. We're also going to pop our... Did I have a thermo stick? I thought I had more than one. Oh well, we do have this helmet. And this head torch is actually going to keep us warm. And now that we've done that, we're going to head towards the ruins over here. We're going to skip past these monsters. We don't have to fight them. We will eventually fight them. And here's another unidentified big rock. Are we still being chased? Okay, cool. They're running away. And here's what I've been looking for. This is the other resource in this territory. The Ferron mine. I'm going to go ahead and mine this. And this is going to give us Ferron ore, which is going to allow us to... I think this is like our basic building blocks in this area. Is there any other Ferron? Oh, we do have more ember crystals, though. don't know what we just got for that. Did we get... Oh, we got extra crystal data from that one. We'll do the same for this one right here. Unidentified creature part over there. This crystal data is just kind of rolling in for us, isn't it? This. Coropod carapace. Do we want to pick that up? I don't know if we need this right now, so we're going to hold off on that. We are running low on backpack space. That is the other thing to consider. What do we want to look at? Let's go ahead and get our excavation equipment going. After that, we're going to start looking at working on a workbench, as well as basic storage. Meanwhile, I think we should go ahead and say hello to the aliens over here.
We found them. The Brachylon. Time to make first contact.
I'm going to go ahead and scan the unidentified armored crab. Crank. A Keternian inhabitant trained in the art of claw-based combat keeps the settlement safe from intruders.
That's them, Carl. Friend or foe, these guys must know something about our crew. Greetings. My name is Quinn Hicks. Do not be alarmed. I am a representative from Space Corps and the United Worlds Congress. I am here to aid you with this crisis.
Another one. You survived the attack of the betrayers?
Survived? So it's true then. They didn't make it, did they?
No. A fight for the ages. I'm sure they showed the betrayers. You warriors, returns, kin?
We're not warriors. We're scientists. We just wanted to help rescue you.
This is not an age for scientists. Only mighty warriors. Age of eternal war. You are hunted by the betrayers. You may enter this safe haven for all.
Thank you. That's very kind of you to open your doors for a stranger from another planet.
We are all hunted here. We must stick together. In this, we have all we need to trust you. Seek out Clawtooth. He will want to meet you. Alright, and it's daytime, so I'm going to swap back to my protective hood, because the head torch will use power.
This just might be the last safe place on Catern. I hope it stays that way.
And it looks like we have several people we can talk to. What's a strip puzzle?
That pit.
An off-worlder in our midst.
Atmosphere.
At time of trouble, seek out Clawtooth.
We need to get a
He would
closer
want to meet you. New objective, the World Forge. Ooh, what is this? Hello, World Forge.
Wow. This looks extremely dangerous. Carl, I won't die if I stand here for too long, right?
Negative. This region appears to have the lowest amount of void energies. I believe we are in the eye of the storm.
I think we found our culprit for what's happening to this planet. This hole looks like it goes on forever. Why would someone make this thing? What's it
Unknown. Recommended actions are to ask the Brachylon these questions.
Yeah, we need more information. A lot more information. We're going to... The structure looks really old and really damaged. It also looks like it's missing a lot of parts. If we had any of the parts for this structure, we should try to hook them into place. But I'll admit, I don't know if we can fix it even with the parts.
Agreed. Our fabricator is not sufficient to make the repairs or the parts. This technology is unknown to Space Corps.
All right, let's ask around. Maybe someone will know something. And if we see any parts, we'll bring them here.
Alright. So, explore Ketzer to find a way to fix the World Forge. Our next objective would be to find Clawtooth. So we need to find him. It looks like he's down over here in this pit. We also need to find some oxygen. Luckily for us, there's some right here. We're going to go ahead and eat another one of our space bars as well. It looks like we're topped off. I feel a little bit better there. We've done our research. Let's go ahead, while we're doing things, I'm going to research our basic workshop, and then we'll do our basic storage. Hello, Clawtooth. Let's go ahead and... oh, we don't even scan them. An off-worlder has returned. Still you linger. Kettern has shown you all of it has to offer. Violence and death.
It has. I want to go home, but I'm trapped here.
Steel yourself and do it quick. Kettern does not allow such weakness. To step outside of the Oasis is to step into an unforgiving world. You are hated. We are hated. But this you know I am quite sure. And skilled, I suspect. You are to have survived this long. But why would you sentence yourself to this fate?
We were never even meant to step foot on this planet. Just take pictures from orbit. Then our ship was pulled into the planet.
Kettern wants not its prisoners to leave. It will keep us here and you. This is your lot now, to suffer with those you wish to save.
This is funny to you? 8 people, smart and caring people, are dead now. They didn't deserve this. We were scientists, here to help you.
And now, then, is your chance. Did you come to help by sitting away and letting others bear the burdens, or are you here to do the work?
My mission is over.
It is. This is the Oasis. The betrayers have not followed us into these ruins since our arrival a short time ago. We have little left. Much had to be abandoned for retreat here. If you want to stay here, you will pull your weight. Ask kin what they need.
I'm not helpless. I've managed pretty well so far. But we're in this together now. I'm going to help. I'll ask the others what's needed.
Alright, and now with that, we now have the option to go talk to 4 other characters here in the base along the Braculon. With that being said, I feel like that pretty much covers a lot of what's going on in the game. I probably will do another video because I really didn't get to show off the base building right yet because we haven't really found anywhere to call home right away. Oh, look, we found another a monolith. And again, we do get to fast travel between these once we've activated them, so that is now activated. And we can now journey to the other obelisk that's still, or obelisk that is still up. So that being said, I would like to say, if you guys have enjoyed the content, you want to see more Beyond Contact, feel free to like and subscribe to the video. It really helps me out, of course, as always. I look forward to playing more of this as I go. I might do another impressions video once I put a couple more hours into the game now that it's in 1.0. And if you would like to check out the game for yourself, I will put a link in the description if you'd like to go over and check this out over on the Steam page on PC. Like I said before, or if I didn't, I believe the game is actually out for consoles or coming out for consoles fairly soon. So I will also suggest going there. I'm pretty confident it is on PlayStation. I'm not sure what other consoles it is out on. I'll put the links in the description in the video of the channel as well whenever it goes to check it out. So that being said, you guys take care, and I will see you all in the next video. Later.